Who could forget May 8th? El Nino. This bout, so much hype. And there's the bell to start round one. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. No rest for the weary. So much pre-hype surrounding this fight, the fans are on the edge of their seats.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the fans of the people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything, can break a man or make a man.
And just got countered. Nice stop, but that won't score. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Good counter punching. Perfect counter shot. Do you believe what we are seeing? Good counter punch. The straight right just misses. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Almost a 10-8 round, complete dominance.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And
there's the bell for round two. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Punch, counter punch. Nice counter shot. This counter fighter believes in me. Anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
That jab doesn't find a home. There's a counter shot. That counter shot lands. To see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. He blocks the jab. Jab does not score. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Could not have come soon enough for this guy. On to the third. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
That's another scoring shot. Straight right, just misses. Beautiful counter punch. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
How about that time counter shot? That left hook missed. Jorge Linares is in some serious, serious trouble. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged. Oh my goodness, Johnny! The Venezuelan is rocked. And that'll do it. Linares is down. Oh my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
Where did that come from? What?
1, 2, 3, 4.
That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
I love the response though. Got back up.
There's the bell for round 4. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not gonna happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Jorge Linares seeing cobwebs now. But somehow weathered the storm.
What recovery skills.
Whoa, Johnny! The Venezuelan is rocked. Looks like trouble was averted.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Landing in these exchanges, Judge is going to have a tough job.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Don't want to trade shots. Nope, that uppercut does not score. Every time despite what the judges' scorecards... Hold that thought! Jorge Linares is in some serious, serious trouble. An eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
On to the 5th we go. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Nice counter. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to...
Oh, Linares goes to the canvas. We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin's standing up to that shot.
You're right.
1, 2, 3, 4. Come to me.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Well, look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need...
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Are you okay?
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Both men knocked down in that round. Incredible stuff. On to the 6th round. How do you score the last round, Johnny, as both of these fighters went to the canvas?
One fighter got knocked down earlier, got back up again to knock him down. How?
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Jorge Linares is in some serious trouble. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Nice counter shot. The Venezuelan is rocked. Big shot, and down goes El Nino de Oro. Let's see that again.
A shot from the gods took him out.
One, two, three, four, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. They're out.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout.
You are the sweetest thing, yeah. I live on the joy you bring, yeah. But I'm coming back, knocking down the door.
my castle of sand, waiting on a battle, so I handle all in my hand. The war forces more toward my door with demands, more important than the fortune that you poured in my pan. From freestyling to recording advance, can you please reinforce all my borders and bands? I should've put it towards some plans. Want a forest, gotta water some plants. Normally ignoring the branch is par for the course, but when you hold a culture, you can't parkour over a part. You gotta march forth over your art and for your fans.
Hey, first up.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America. Wearing the red trunks with red trim, the Artist. Fighting out of the blue corner from New York.
Well, I hope you brought... These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. They are giving us a high-tempo show. Nice straight. The straights continue to score. A lot of pre-match drama, and they will settle their score under the sun here in this outdoor venue.
If you are on the losing side of this fight, Tom, and the heat is on, it's the worst place to be, so you've got to make sure you've prepped right for this. And right now, I'm looking at a fight that doesn't look like they're prepped right.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Lands the jab. Nice lead hook. Time they drop their guard, they get caught. It's bombs away. It's all offense all the time. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry? And there's the bell to start round 2. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Your footwork has to be on point when you're fighting a swarmer. If it's not, you're going to get caught in the corner and beaten up.
A swarmer, a good swarmer, is getting inside you like a bee. Like a bee just pickpocketing, stinging you wherever you leave yourself open. A swarmer is the worst kind of fight to fight.
Good punch. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Beautiful counter punch. There's a counter shot. They both want the knockout. We wanted action, and they are delivering. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. I promise you, all three judges here. The bell rings, and we start the third. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Like to see more jabs. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. These punches coming from every angle. Good counter punch. Halfway through the round, and as Robinson goes to the canvas. When you get hit with a body shot like this, there's nothing you can do. Watch it again in...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give me your blood.
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe, or do they play defense here?
Got to waste time. Get a step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points for losing the round.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. He's been knocked down, but back at it in round 4. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
The straight right just misses. That jab misses. No rest for the weary. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Catch and shoot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Good one. Right uppercut just off target. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think...
There's the bell to start round 5. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think them. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little fake with them, pickpocket them.
Do you believe what we are seeing? Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Straight right just misses. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Both men step back for just a moment. They exchange punches. Shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. When are we going to see a jab from these two? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
Dominance, without a doubt, made look.
Here we go in the 6th round. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Go with the lightweights. Get ready to see some blazing hand speed and fancy footwork.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Perfect punch. And he scores with the counter. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
It's not always about who hits harder. In this division, ring IQ can go a long way.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around her. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. That hook doesn't score. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest.
Round 7, here we go. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice stop, but that won't score. Here we go with these two lightning-quick lightweights.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
How about that? What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it.
Even I've got to see.
You can only take so much, and this guy wants no more. And that will do it. This fight.
Yeah. Look at that. All the belts, mighty. Swing left, right, man's head get ping. Contrary ting, what ping we bring when right, somebody shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring and swing left, right, man's head get ping. Contrary ting, no what ping we bring when right, somebody shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring and swing left, right, man's head get ping. Contrary ting, no what ping we bring when right, somebody shots fling. Hook up, fling, right up, fling. Contrary ting, send man over the ropes. Man try come for the belt, but I punch you never saw ended all of your hopes. Now all of your bros are stood on the sideline, head in the hand shot, joke of the show.
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times.
Okay, now you're switching off. Get your mind back on the job.
Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round.
And fight.
What are you doing? You've switched off completely. Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp.
Counter his mistakes. Make him miss, make him pay.
let him back into the fight that round. That's his round. Listen, you've switched off. What are you doing?
Get back out. Pick it up. He's pick it up. Bring it around. Come on, you're letting him back into it now. Get back to that game plan. Watch on.
Listen, you switched off. What are you doing? I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round.
Get your mind back.
And back.
I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. Compliments on my accomplishments are only possible due to your involvement, volume, level, and confidence. The consequences stimulating your consciousness, activating the cognitive structures. I think all you mother and opposites still play a vital role in my conquering. The combination of confrontation and pondering. Occupation is populating the conference with conversation, no astonishment, consuming the comments and then vomiting up the vinegar. Hey. Ominous as a monster is underneath your posturepedic, possibly in the closet. It's a necropolis, scary how I'm optimistically obstinate. Ain't no domino in my dominance when I'm dropping this. Janice Joplin droplets, it sound like the apocalypse mixed with Christopher Wallace's topics on top of obelisks. It's a kabbalist novelist inside of my esophagus. Rhyme is priming is optimist and tastes like chocolate cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here.
Close the door.